Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Why isn't this connecting? What's up, everybody? Can you hear me okay? Yeah, this is an unsanctioned stream. Hold on just a second. I'm trying to... Here, let's get this turned off. And hopefully... There we go. There we go. Yeah, I didn't stream for very long this morning because I wasn't feeling well, and then I went and felt better and went and took care of a bunch of stuff and wanted to open up some cards, so I thought we could do, make up for lost time, we could do a bit of a card stream as I work on the regulation collection. Today we're going to work on getting a BB Babowski, or whatever the fuck his name was, Bibo Babowski. There was a Rocketeer card we can go for. There was the Daddy Magic AEW Matt Menard card. We can go for Boof Bonzer, and then we can go for Biscuit as well. So we got a few to choose from. I figured we'd start. We'd start off with Boof. No, I figured we'll start with Bibo Babowski, or whatever that fucking guy's name was. Hold on. Never thought I'd be buying mega boxes of Fleer Superman cards, but here we are. Daddy Magic luck coming my way. Let's hope so, huh? Let's also hope we get, you know what? I need glasses. Hold on. I forgot. I don't have it like that anymore. Starchild and Red Sun. Mercy Graves. Another classic cover. Superman Blue. Ron Troop. Nothing yet. First rip luck. I've been wanting to do this for a minute. I'm glad we're finally sitting down to do it. Lorzu. Bizarro. No, I just can't read. Lex Luthor. Heard of him. Bloodsport. Brainiac 5. God damn it. I don't want to have to buy another. Glad you filmed better. I am, Regulation Moon Girl. Thank you. Yeah, I just needed to lay down for a little bit and let my tummy catch up to me. Eve Tessemacher. Mr. Mitsaplik. Lois Lane. If I have to buy another fucking box of 2005 Fleer Superman, or whatever the fuck this is. Man of Steel. Come on, Bibbo. I know. How many cards can there be in the set? What the fuck is that? You see that? That could have been a regulation card. Lightning Lad. God damn, they're really scratching the bottom of the barrel on these cards. Right now, we're looking for cards for the regulation collection, so we're looking for Bibbo. Another Bizarro, if anybody wants to trade. We're looking for Ooh, that's a cool card. Bibo Babowski. And we are striking Babout. I'm feeling better, Wongus. Thank you. All right. Ultra Humanite, Brainiac, Purple Darkseid, and old-ass Superman. All right. We're going to go through this whole box, I guess. Was it from the cake you ate yesterday? Probably a combination of the cake and the pizza. It was, I knew I was getting a little ahead of my skis there, eating not necessarily that stuff, but maybe just that much of it. I just was caught up in the festive moment, and I hadn't eaten real food in, 15 days at that point, and but I worked through it. Imperiex. I wish I knew who the fuck some of these people were. Calabac, I do know him. Cosmic Boy. Hopefully we get lucky. Steppenwolf, Steel, Superman. Number 1. Toy Man. Jesus Christ. Oh, thank you so much, Regulation Moon Girl. Hey, what's up, Regulation Guy? These are DC. These are, I think it's 2005 Fleer Man of Steel cards. We're going for a Bibbo Babowski, which is one of the regulation cards. And there he is. Top card, right there. Fuck yeah. All right, hold on. Let me grab a... That's awesome. All right, well, we'll enter that into the regulation collection. Stick him right there for now. Don't need to open those. Fuck yeah, I'm feeling really good about that, guys. That's great. We got ourselves some progress made. We got regulation progress. We'll put them in the book at some point. It was the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th card in the set, so we'll remember that. Oops, look at the rest of these. Okay. All right, well, let's open up some Rocketeer cards and see if we get lucky and get the... What was the card again? Something about a broken back? Yeah, it's called Another Broken Back. Okay. There's a recipe for Bibbo's ribs. That's awesome. Oh. It's going to be a... Jesus. It's going to be a sideways card. It's going to be close to this. Keep this guy alive. Yeah. I have a feeling we're going to get this one pretty quickly. I'm going to guess there aren't too terribly many of these fuckers. Okay. God, man. I know I saw this movie when it came out, but I have... Nazis in the news. I have... Oh, his back is broken. Is that it? No. It's close. It's close. The card we're looking for is Another Broken Back. That's so fucking funny. Tell him the whole story of this guy's back in the cards. All right. Anyway, I know I must have seen this movie. There it is. Another Broken Back. Fuck yeah. Well, we don't have to open up any more of those. Having a lot of luck today, everybody. We got 2 cards for the regulation collection already. Our collection grows. Upload this fucker. So, today has already been a tremendous success without opening a single other card, but I think we should continue. See if we get lucky with anything else. Maybe we'll get lucky with some tops traded and rookies. We've pulled autographs from these cards. We've pulled relics, but we've never pulled a Boof Bonza rookie. Maybe today is the day. These are stuck together. These are lightly bricked. Juan Rodriguez, Troy O'Leary, Todd Walker. He was a hell of a player. Greg Vaughn, gold. Jeff Supan and Edgar Gonzalez. Okay. Nothing yet. That's okay. Looking for Boof Bonzer. That'll put us 1 card closer to completing our own regulation collection. I want to be like you guys. I want to try it myself. Andrew Brown. Man, it's so funny how Greg Aquino, I remember. Some of these people you just... Robinson Cano, definitely remember. Some of these people you don't remember at all, and it was not that long ago. David Martinez. Fucking thick-ass poster board. It's crazy. Kenny Lofton and Trent Legend. All right, we got 2 more packs of this. Oh, man. $10,000 cash B after Boof a Bonza card. I would do it at this point. Carlos Guzman. Just to see one. Robin Ventura. That's a cool card. I don't remember him playing for the Dodgers, but I guess he did. Miguel Hernandez. Brandon Florence. J.D. Durbin. You can hear how bricked these are. Eric Reed. Jay Sitzman. The gold card's going to be Carl Everett. And then this, nothing. Okay, last pack mojo. Last pack of 2011 Topps. 2003, whatever the fuck year it was. I guess it was 3. Yeah. Yeah, 2003. Topps traded and rookies. If we don't get it, it's back to eBay for me. These are getting harder and harder to find, though, so I think I'm probably fighting some of you guys for these cards. Rick White, Jay Bell, Jeremy Burnitz, Alex, that's a cool card. Alex Sanchez. Oh. Maybe we'll get lucky. And we didn't. Not only did we not get a Boof Bonzer, we didn't really get much of anything. That's okay. Now we'll go on to this hobby box of AEW Wrestling. I have a feeling we'll pull a Daddy Magic pretty quickly. I've pulled multiple of this card on the break show without even trying. So, oh, these are fucking tapes. Okay, calm down. Why would it? Okay. I wonder what the hits are. I guess probably autographs and mems. You have to hear TCG Sim. Oh, can you hear it in the background? Yeah, that's like it's my background music. TCG Sim. All right, bunch of wrestlers I don't know. Ooh, that's a cool card. Playing card. You guys let me know if I should be excited about any wrestling fans out there. This is definitely a blind spot for your old pal Geoff. Yep. Ruby Soho. Oh, that's cute. Hook and Taz. We are late. There's another one of those cards. Angela Parker. Rose. These two. Okay. If you find a Scorpio Sky, that's a hit for Eric. Yeah, if I get a Scorpio Sky, I'll definitely pass that off to Eric. Buddy, oh, there he is, Matt Menard, fucking right there. Third pack. Easy peasy. Would you look at that? That's, look at that pile of man meat. No kidding, man. It's the face that launched the series. It's the face that launched the regulation collection. Wow, we increased the regulation collection by 3 fucking cards today. Look at that. That is pretty cool. Now I want to open up a pack just to open up a pack. I know there's an autograph somewhere in here. Maybe we'll open it up on a future break. Ooh, that's a cool card. Lenticular. Okay. Well, I tell you what. Now that I've done what I set out to do, I'm gonna play some video games. How about that? You guys thought I was muted on purpose, but I was. What's up, Martha Frog? You sent me a DM. There's only a few left and looks... Okay, thanks, Mark. I'll check it out in a little while. Just ordered 10 cards from one seller on eBay, all Marvel's Gambit. Yeah, I got to go back to the drawing board on these 2003 Topps rookies and traded. I'm never going to pull a Bonzer. Did I get good news? I did, Drew. I did. Thank you for asking. I absolutely did. Are you drinking Fresca? You fucking know I'm drinking Fresca. Are you drinking Fresca? I bet you wish you were. I bet you wish you had an ice cold Fresca right now. Maybe poured over a big chilled glass of ice. Maybe like movie theater ice. It's pretty good. It's just what was in my fridge. I'm fucking digging it though. What did everybody do since we last talked? I laid down for about an hour until my stomach got better. And then I did some thumbnails. That was a lot of fun. And then I went to the post office and got some of your mail. So there wasn't a lot, but I got what there was. Then I went and had lunch with my old buddy Jack. Caught up with him. Good to see he's still alive. Then I was going to go by the office, and then I didn't. Instead, I had to come home and meet the AC repair guy because they wanted to do a quality check and make sure the install was up to snuff. Seems to be that it is. And now here I am hanging out with you guys again. Walked 7 miles watching anime. When did the Fresca craze start? Oh, I don't know. I've always enjoyed it, but my wife is into Fresca, so I was just buy it for her. And then drank the last one today instead of saving it for her. I only feel minorly bad. She's got Sprite in there. She'll be fine. Oh, it's gone now. Oh, it's gone. Oh, it's all gone. It has been a rough day, so happy to catch an extra stream. Fresca is not Sprite. It's true. Knocked it out without a hitch. There you go, Mark. I had more pizza today because Jack and I went to a pizza restaurant. I had a slice of same pizza I had yesterday, actually, home slice. We'll see how that goes over tomorrow. And we'll take it easy tonight, I think. Probably just have mashed potatoes for dinner. Just take a couple steps forward, then a few steps back, couple steps forward. You know how it is. Oh, man. That was so much fun opening up those cards. I'm so glad. I've been wanting to do that. I've been, thank you, Jerky, for the sub. I've been itching to do that for a while, and I just never, once I'm sitting down and like focused on the game, I never want to get up and go back there. It's always like fear of the unknown, you know? But something about starting that way and then working toward the computer is seems to be a much better solution for me. The coin decided today. That's true. Geoff's a glutton for punishment. He's doing good. He's doing real good. He's thin. He's been running a lot. You know, he's always training for marathons and stuff. And he looks about as trim as I've seen him in years. He looks really, really good. Has he seen any new birds? You know, we didn't discuss it. It didn't come up. now that you mention it, I didn't get a bird report. Went to Austin for a race at Coda back in 2018. I made sure to go to Home Slice because y'all kept talking about it on the podcast and such. It was super good. Yeah, it's good. It's good. I wouldn't say it's the best in Austin anymore. We've had a pizza, kind of a pizza revolution since then. Austin has all these phases, and we definitely went through a pizza phase. I'd say we're probably still in a pizza phase right now. Now we got, if you want to come to Austin, you want to go to Semitaro or All Day or Smalls Pizza or Pedroso's. Those are the hot spots now. Home Slice is still good, though. Does Jack know about Mr. Papati? I guarantee you he does not, no. He does not. Good. Good, Rob. I'm glad you got some. The original Cottage Inn in Ann Arbor is fantastic if you're ever in the area. I might have stayed there. Is it a hotel or an inn? I stayed at a little like a little boutique hotel thing that was pretty cute when we just spent the night there last summer driving around. I wanted to see what Ann Arbor was all about. I wasn't blown away. It'd probably be more appealing as a college town if I was a fan of that college, but just as a just seemed like a college town. I don't know. It was pretty, but I think I'd prefer Detroit. You guys have a Home Slice in Toledo? That's cool. Regulation stream last night was phenomenal. Thank you so much, Almond Pleasure. I really appreciate that. I had a fucking awesome time last night. Mark Frog says Tampa has a solid 7 out of 10 pizza. I give Austin... Fuck it, I give Austin 10 out of 10. Why not? We got good versions of all pizza. You want Connecticut pizza? We got Smalls. You want Detroit style? We got 313. You want New York style? We got a million of those. You want like fucking pizza? We got Pint House. You want Neapolitan? We got Bufalina. Ann Arbor's nice for about 4 square blocks. They have a cute little promenade, like I forget what they called it, like that indoor mall walkway area that's got the dome above it. It's real pretty. What is it about pizza that makes you the ultimate golf player? You were rocking it yesterday. I was just having fun. I didn't want to finish last, so I just didn't want to finish in last place. And so the last 2 times we played golf, I tried a little harder. When I found out I could get an extra point in the final game last night, I decided to go for that. There's a difference between, like, I'm not claiming to be good at any video game ever, because I'm not. Peggle, pretty good at Peggle. But there's a difference between playing purely to be entertaining and trying, cranking up the attempt dial a little bit. Gems of War I wouldn't consider to be that's a game that requires a lot of skill. It's more about knowledge and building. It's more like a TCG, I think. It's all in the preparation. The actual gameplay is, it's a matching game. Nashville 6 out of 10 on pizza, but you guys have all that hot chicken, though. That's, you over-index on that. Like, I would say Austin, for us, a big blind spot in Austin is probably Italian food. We have a place called Red Ash that's really good. But outside of that, our Italian food's not great. We do well on pizza, but that's about it. Oh, another good place? Loudmouth. Check out Loudmouth Pizza if you ever get a chance over on the east side. That place is fucking good. Hey, the Drunken Dr. Mouse with a subscription. Thank you so much. Did I miss a stream? That was one this morning. I streamed briefly, had a little tummy ache, so I stopped, and then now I'm back. Wanted to hit the afternoon crew, see how Dorgan and Sano is doing. We're always rooting for you, Geoff. You're just so good. The universe conspires against you is all. Thank you so much. I'm in the middle of setting myself up for a lot of frustration. I'm doing dumb behind the scenes stuff that I shouldn't be doing, but I'm still gonna do it. You only live once, right? You guys will hear all about it in podcast form at some point, I'm sure. I love how Nick and Gavin were so invested in beating each other that they just let you guys beat the... Yeah, the goal yesterday was just to stay out of Eric's way. Like, Eric was going to tank for whoever was in front of him, and I just was trying to stay, like, out of his way. But then Nick fucked me. I could have killed him. There were, like, 2 holes where I just wanted to fucking strangle him. For sure, because I was trying, and he did fuck me. But I was able to get him back a few times, so it worked out. Yeah, Eric was very funny yesterday. He's very funny in general. He's a funny dude. Of your sports card collection, what's your personal fave and what's your highest value card? Personal fave is easy. It would be my Charles Barkley autographed rookie card that I got autographed in high school. His 86-87 Fleer rookie. It's in terrible condition, but I got his autograph on it. And then probably my Billy Ripken fuckface card, because that was something Andrew and I did together, and that reignited my love of collecting and caused all this. As far as highest value, I don't know. Who could say? I've got some, the cards behind you, some of them, there's a couple of Manels and Mays, and those are all vintage behind you. So some of those are going to be pulling like $300 or $400 in their respective grades. I don't have any high graded old cards, all pretty low. I got some cards from the 20s that might be worth a little bit, but I don't think I have anything like high value, any crazy high value. If I do, maybe it's like a Tatum rookie or something. Fuckface cards on the upswing. Yeah, I know. You could buy it for like $30 back before we started Fuckface. And now, not that I'm claiming to have anything to do with it at all. I'm just saying now with the way cards have exploded, they're hundreds of dollars, especially graded. Yeah, I don't care about the condition. I care about the experience of skipping school to go put it in his hand and then have him be a dickhead to me. Appreciate the Billy Ripken card so much. Did you watch the stream last night? We did a live draft. First time I've ever done a live draft, which I thought went really well. A lot of Baltimore shout outs because Eric was trying to appeal to the youth, pick Turnstile because it's the only current rock band he can think of. I guarantee you. Thanks, Drew. It felt good. It really did. I think we were all surprised with how well it went. And that wasn't bad either because like none of us really prepared for that draft. That wasn't the kind of draft that you put a lot of time in ahead of time, you know? At least I don't think so. I certainly didn't. Card value might be most money versus subjective opinion, I can imagine. Yeah, it's up there. I've never heard the Charles Barkley story. I've told it so many times, I don't feel like telling it anymore. But essentially, I skipped school my senior year of high school to go get his autograph. He was in town at a sports authority, and I stood in line for an hour and a half with a bunch of other dickheads. And then he was just like collapsed in a lawn chair, and he was just like, people would just hand him a card, and he would just sign it and not look up, and sign it and not look up. And my dad had got us tickets to see a preseason game. They were playing an exhibition game in Alabama. The 76ers was the last year with the 76ers. And maybe second to last year with 76ers. Anyway, I don't even remember who they were playing, and we went to see it. And it was the coolest thing ever because it was the first NBA game I'd ever seen, and it was in Mobile, Alabama, of all places. And so I was just really excited to meet him. He was my favorite player because I don't know if you know, but he's from Alabama, and I'm from Alabama. And, you know, I had like Hank Aaron and Charles Barkley growing up as like, you know, sports heroes to look up to from where I was from, and or Jimmy Buffett, you know. And he was just a dick. He was just like, I was like, I'm so excited to see you play tonight, Charles, Sir Charles, you know. I think I called him Sir Charles. And you know, my dad's gonna take me as the best night of my life. I'm your biggest fan. And he goes, ugh. And then his buddy goes, wow, Charles, that's a rookie card. That's a really rare one. How'd you get this, kid? And I was like, I've saved up for it. And he goes, ugh, and just signed it and never made eye contact or looked up to me. And it crushed me emotionally. It broke my heart. I was still incredibly proud to have those cards, and I still have them. But it really broke my heart. And I made a decision that day that if I was ever on the other side of that experience, I would not be Charles Barkley. And it changed the course of my life. And I think about him on that lawn chair every time I meet one of you out in public. I try to make sure that I'm never the way he was to me in that moment because of how disappointing it was and how much it hurt. And then I also try never to meet my heroes again, which is why I would never have met David Lynch for anything. And I love him now. I think he's the best. I think he's a national treasure. I'm a huge fan of Charles Barkley, and I love everything about him. I had an opportunity to meet him again at the Upfronts a couple of years ago when we were all in the same family at Warner Brothers, and I passed up. I didn't want to bug him, but it was cool just to be in the same room with him. And I'm a huge fan of Charles Barkley to this day. Jimmy Buffett was your first concert? Man, I never got to see him, but my parents were big parent heads, and they would go all the time to the casino to see him. Big screen, baby. I didn't want to meet you, to be honest. Thanks, Rob. I completely get that and understand. Matt Ditka says, when I was 71, when I was 7, I shaved my head to look like him. I have no clue why. Because he was cool, man. Still is cool. He still is cool. When I met you at RTX, you're having a great time playing music for everyone. I have actually had a few experiences where I know I provided less than I should have, and I still think about them from time to time. And there have been a couple at RTX when people caught me at just like the end of a long day, and I felt like shit. And I still fucking pick at those like scabs. Thank you so much for the subs, Fury. That is exceedingly kind of you. I feel so seen and loved by you. So we get the backstory on Rob. Like, did you guys make a Facebook Marketplace post? Rob works at a pinball place that Eric frequents, and I think they struck up a kinship and kind of became friends, and Rob offered to help fix our pinball machine. I'm telling your story for you, Rob. He's always been there like Graggle Simpson. He offered to fix our pinball machine, and then he also does live switching, and we have a need for that, and the person that we had tried to use a few times is just very busy, and we haven't been able to secure him, and Rob was available and fit like a glove, and we all fell in love with him. And so now Rob's going to help us out from time to time when we do live switching like that again, which, you know, we'll try to do more often than not. My parents are the biggest parrot heads, minus the pot. He would always come to the amphitheater in Tampa. Hell yeah. Episode 8 of Twin Peaks: The Return is one of the best works David Lynch has ever done. I would put it up there along with his other best works. It's one of the best curveball episodes in a season of television ever. Rage Face Chase, I would say episode 8 of Twin Peaks: The Return is the greatest single episode of any television show in the history of cinema, at least for me. I watched it with my mouth open, thinking I understood. You learn so much about Twin Peaks in about an 8-minute period, and you learn to tie in 25 years of lore in. Your brain is racing to catch up with the things that are happening as you're understanding what's going on and the origins of things. And it is the best dot connecting I've ever done in my life. And it was, I watched it back to back. I watched it and then immediately watched it again. And every episode after that was amazing, but nothing is compared before or since than anything I've seen David Lynch do to that episode. His filming of the atomic bomb is the way he edited that and the breath he gave it is. It's still think about it in bed sometimes, just at night. He definitely got under my skin. Emerald City Comic Con, I remember that a long time ago. I think I only went there once, so that you would have met the only time I ever went to that place. I had to do a panel with Jacksepticeye, and we'd never met before. And I didn't know what to expect, and he was really, really nice. He was like a really kind, nice person. You know, I think the only time I ever met him, but I remember being like, "Oh, he's not bad. He's a good one." Maybe I met him one other time after that. Oh, you were there with Allison? Okay, yeah, absolutely. Back in the old Microsoft days, I haven't talked to Allison in many, many, many years. I have Twin Peaks on my Jellyfin server. I need to watch it. You should. It's the best thing. Do David Lynch fans hate that the restaurant of that name exists? No, we don't give a shit. I mentioned before I had a weird dream about you coming into my work and getting to meet you that way. In a post-RT live show world, I guess I'll have to be happy with that. Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing any events anytime soon, going to conventions anymore. Producing a Bloodborne film. Oh, that's cool. Every time Geoff mentions Twin Peaks, I think he's talking about Blue Mountain State for some reason. No, I've never seen that show. The whole Who Killed Laura Palmer story arc from season 1 to halfway through season 2 is my favorite form. Yeah, it's pretty untouchable, but I gotta say, The Return was it was like Twin Peaks on crack. Or on steroids. It was just like he put about what would have spaced out 3 full seasons in the original pacing. They crammed into 18 episodes, and it's just like, oh, it's such a wild ride. Such a fucking wild ride. Yeah, you just watch it in order. Season 1, season 2. Season 2 sucks. It's there's a period there where Nadine's in high school and James Hurley's on a motorcycle that just drags. But you get through that, it ends very strongly. Then you watch Twin Peaks Firewalk with Me. That'll break your heart. Then you put yourself back together and then watch The Return. And then The Return will be it'll start really strong, and then it gets a little slow pacing. Like episodes 1 and 2 are phenomenal. And then I think 3 through 7 are good, but they're a little slower. And then 8 kicks you in the dick, and then it just doesn't stop. What are your thoughts on the Audrey stuff from season 3? I agree with you about season 2. I mean, I would like to have seen it. I would I would like to have seen more of what was going on there, because you really only get like an episode and a half or so, or a split between 2 episodes, like essentially like 2 scenes before they go to the bar and then at the bar, you know? Um, I thought it fit with the character. Like the person she was growing up to be in Twin Peaks seemed very present to me. But like if yeah, entitled and unchecked and a little loopy. Firewalk with Me is so sad. So sad. The anniversary stream is going to be up on YouTube on Friday, I believe. I believe it's Friday. I know Nick's got to do some work to put that together. You made a movie with one of the main actors of Blue Mountain State. I didn't make a movie. I was not in Laser Team. I was not credited in Laser Team in any way whatsoever. I don't even think I'm in the special thanks. I didn't have anything to do with either of those films, other than working at the same company where they were made. But I do acknowledge that he was in the films, and I've met him around the office a few times, and he seemed lovely. It's my middle name. Yeah, well, it was my middle name for a lot. Well, not a lot, but a few years longer than it was Bernie's movie title. Nah, I didn't want to be in movies, man. That was never my thing. I didn't really particularly enjoy any of the acting stuff I did outside of Griff. I like that. I like the novelty of Red versus Blue. I liked the writing and the characters, and I became emotionally attached to that world because I helped create it. But outside of that, I never really like. I could have taken or leaving like the skits and the RT shorts and all that stuff we did. I was never super into that stuff. I found it to be a pretty inefficient way to make entertainment live action. Do you recommend going in completely blind? I would just start with episode 1 and just surf the wave, man. I wouldn't. There's a lot to learn about Twin Peaks outside of the episodes and outside of the show. And if it grabs you, then there's the secret history of Twin Peaks. There's the diary of Laura Palmer. There's a bunch of stuff by Mark Frost. I'm listening to a podcast right now called Meanwhile, where they're breaking down every episode of series 3. They break down every episode of Twin Peaks in general, but I'm only listening to the return because that's just what I watched. And right now I'm on episode 7, I think, and really enjoying all the stuff that I missed or that I didn't notice or that I completely disagree with them about. And then after I'm done with all this, I'm probably going to go dive into. There's a lot of DVD and Blu-ray extras that expand the world that I'm gonna jump on. I want to absorb everything Twin Peaks related that exists in media. So that'll be my big thing after I finish this podcast. Yeah, David Lynch was on the Cleveland Show. He did a lot of acting here and there. He did a lot of cameos. I'm going to be working tomorrow, but after next, I'll have an update for you. Meanwhile, to the list. Thank you, Geoff. Yeah, it's good. I mean, if you like Twin Peaks, and if, like, I've only seen The Return once, I've seen seasons 1 and 2, you know, more times than I can count, especially when I was younger, and I would just watch them over and over again on VHS. I found my VHS copies, actually. Those are actually a little valuable. I should hold on to them. But I wore those fucking VHS tapes out back in the day when I would do that kind of thing. I don't really consume content that way anymore. I don't rewatch stuff very often. So I'm enjoying that Meanwhile because it's adding further context to the episodes I just watched while they're still kind of fresh in my head. Hope you're doing well, brother. Love the baseball cards in the background. Your favorite player? Thanks, Jay Mullins. My favorite baseball player of all time is Frank Thomas, probably. I just like baseball, though, in general. I have more focused basketball fandom. Baseball, I like. I grew up a White Sox fan. I've given up on the White Sox because I felt like they gave up on me. Now I'm an adopted Tigers fan because of my in-laws living there for the last 7 years, and I've been to more Tigers games than every other baseball game in my life at this point, and they're a lot of fun. But I don't have a I don't have a current favorite player. I like Mookie Betts a lot. He's fun to watch. Scooble's great. Riley Green's cool. Excited to dive into Twin Peaks. I hope you enjoy it. You know, it's not for everybody. I fully recognize and accept that, and it won't hurt my feelings if you don't like it. I've known a lot of people that didn't enjoy it or didn't get it or couldn't catch the rhythm of it. And I think he is can be a bit of an acquired taste. I think he's pretty accessible. You know, I don't think it's like, I think he's more accessible than like Cronenberg or Jarmusch or Cassavetes, you know, but he is still an artist in every way. And you have to be okay with that because you're going to get a lot of indulgence and ego and oddity, and you're not going to get a necessarily the most clear-cut linear story. You'll have a lot to interpret. Dune is great. David Lynch entry point if you like the source material. I thought the movie was much better than it did. Oh yeah, that breakfast desserts clip. I saw that. That's pretty funny. We'll see if it gets brought up or not. I'm waiting for Gavin to finish so we can talk about it. He's got one episode. He's got that episode left. He's on the final episode, and I cannot wait to hear his take on, or his impressions of the last 15 minutes of that show, because fuck me, man. And knowing that there's nothing else coming, you know, that there's not a season 4 around the corner, that we're not going to get any kind of a resolution, that we're not going to get any kind of a further explanation or find out more about Dale and where he is. I understand where he is, but man, that's heavy. It's a heavy show, a heavy ending. Is it an ending like The Sopranos? It's infinitely more complicated than that. It's not a, and I don't mean this as a slight to The Sopranos in any way whatsoever. I'm totally fine with the ending of The Sopranos. I didn't have an issue with it, even when it happened. I just thought it was poorly done. Like, I think they could have technically executed it better, but it's not a gag ending like that. And and I don't mean gag in a bad way. It's they explain a story. You just didn't see them ending up where they end up, and knowing that you don't get to find out what happens next is just fucks your head up. Stomach's okay. Okay. Had a rough morning, but I'm okay. We'll see how the tomorrow morning stream goes. It's crazy how the last couple episodes of season 3 completely changed how you see the show. Same episode 8 as well. Like, understanding who Bob is and where Bob comes from, and essentially seeing the creation of Bob, or if not the creation of Bob, his entry point into our world, and understand. It's just, talk about like your brain goes backwards through 2.5 seasons. It's fucking wild. You taking off, Rob? Have a good one, bud. We'll see you later. That's Rob. What's the best 3-letter name? Oh. Doc. I like Doc. What's up, Doc? Hey, Doc. Yeah, especially if you're not a doctor, it's just your name. Vin is good. Vin's a good. Mac is a good one. Jet's good. Gav. That's all right. Dre's good. What the fuck is going on outside? Nothing's going on outside. Why am I getting so many fucking alerts? Max is good. When you think of the name Max, who do you think of? I think of the character from Life is Strange. That's the first person who pops into my head. Verstappen, that's good. RVB. The girl from Stranger Things. I only watched season 1. Max Power from The Simpsons is a great pull. HBO. That's good. Max Headroom. That's probably before a lot of your time. I feel better. So let's do this. Oh, hell yeah. How do I sort this fucker? Amount. Let's do it that way. We can ignore all the... Whew. 1900, 11, 12, 3100. Why would that be interesting? 2600. Cool. Definitely doesn't seem to be sorted by amount. Oh, probably price is what I should have been doing there. Not a, yeah, that's fucking brilliant to me. Okay. Did you sell the big cards yet? I sold some big cards, bought some more, sold some more. I think the biggest card we have out right now, if we still have it out, maybe this guy? 22,000. This guy? 6,200. This guy? 260. We had a, I want to say a $76,000 card right here. So we can sell that fucker. We can go on vacation. We can go on vacation. Tell you what I'll do. We'll buy your cloud card for a 400 even. And that will allow me to make profit. Make sure we got all of our things in. We're running low on you? Yes. We're running low on you? Yes. 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 Okay. The Walter White. I mean, you're asking for fucking 1525. You're a good customer. I can't go any. Yeah, well, that's $400 over the fucking value of the card then. The entitlement on some of these people. Do you guys eat pizza chips? Do you know what those are? I was watching Real Housewives of Rhode Island the other day, which I'm currently getting into, and I'm quite enjoying. I'm only like 3 episodes in, but I definitely am into it. And they bring this thing called pizza chips to the beach, which is like pizza with no cheese and just red sauce. But I guess like cheese goes bad in the sun, so they just make like a version of pizza without cheese to snack on. Never heard of it in my life, and I'm meant to ask this morning if that was something y'all were in any way familiar with. It looked gross. It looked real gross, but apparently it's a big Rhode Island thing. It's kind of like a hard-looking bread with pizza sauce on it that you just like rip off. What's the point without cheese? I'm right there with you. I agree. Cheese is a big part of pizza, but I guess
you know, it's a good snacking food at the beach. Rhode Island style, I guess. I don't know. I'm not defending it or anything. I'm just reporting back to you guys what I saw on TV. So don't shoot the messenger. Wife has a dairy allergy. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's a VOD coming out of the anniversary on Friday, I believe. Also, we still have, believe it or not, we still have Gerplers. If anybody wants a Gerpler, I think maybe we finally sold enough Gerplers that there's nobody left that wants one. We've finally fulfilled the Gerpler craving. Now they're just going to rot on the shelf. Slowly get discounted over time. Just beg people to buy them. Buy one, get 5 free. Like fireworks on the 8th of July. Yeah, do that. Fucking dummy. Can I put gradeds in here? I bet I can. Let's see. No. Yeah, if you're trying to afford getting married, you don't need to buy a fucking plastic cup, that's for sure. Definitely spend your money on all of the many, many things that you will need to spend it on for a wedding. Those are not cheap. Should replace all the bistro cups with Gerplers. Well, let's not do anything to damage to put the business in jeopardy. I'm happy about it. I'm not complaining about it. I'm happy that we have Gerpler. I'm happy that we have Gerplers on the shelf so that anybody who just moseys on up sees one and can get one. They don't feel like they have to. I can schedule a break at work to be able to buy it or anything. You know. I'm very happy in that regard. Oof, where you at, bud? What? Let me throw these down before you get over here. Okay. Sweet. Oh, Stinkeroony. How'd you sneak in? Where'd you go, bud? Here we come. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Gonna make you smell good. That's what you get. It was very regulation branded for the 2nd anniversary. It definitely was. Looking Gerbtastic today. Thank you so much. This has probably been asked 10,000 times. I was wondering, Geoff's take on mods for this game, and or if he thought on doing a run with mods. If it makes its way to Xbox, I will, for sure. I'm all about it. I'm enjoying Tetramon at the moment, although I do think we're close to topping out on it as it exists, but you know, they're still updating it, and I imagine that those mods will make their way to the Xbox, and if and when they do, I'll either could still be playing it or I will pick it back up again. I have thoroughly enjoyed playing this game, and I'm not looking to stop anytime soon. Maybe take a break, but that'd be it. Does the Kuzla work? Yeah, it does. I think we're going to order more, though. I think we're going to restock Kuzlers and pencils. I think we will just do our best to keep those in stock at all times, you know, like evergreen items. We'll probably have the regulation shirt, the Kuzler, the pencils, and then a few other things that are just kind of always, in theory, always in stock. If not on reorder. I got to work on that this week, actually. I'm waiting on a report. Sweet. I just spent $20,000 on a card. Fun. I better be able to sell it. I have to turn the electricity off to afford the fucking bills now. We just sunk $20,000. I can't even put it out. I don't even have a spot to put it out. Put it out right here. We'll make it worth our while, though. Everyone missed the baseball. I don't think... Yeah, it's graded. I don't think we're gonna order any more baseballs. I think that's done. So I apologize to the masses of you that didn't get it, that wanted it, but that was just like, that was some found inventory that we didn't even really realize we had. They were just in a closet, and we didn't want them to just sit there and collect dust. I think there were only about 190 of them at the end of the day. But I don't think we'll continue that bit. Who knows? Never say never. We might become a baseball podcast again, or a baseballs podcast again, but, you know, I think we're beyond, like, signing them by hitting them and all that stuff. I feel like we've moved into different phases. Hockey pucks next. That's an interesting idea. Okay, let's figure out what our next submission's going to be. Okay. Are there any more of those anywhere? Figured out. I bought 4 boxes of them. I think I would. New. All right, well, we'll just roll with these. Okay, I'm gonna step outside for a second. I can breathe. Let's go through this. Okay. There's where we'll have the real stuff. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. 2, 3, 5. Okay. Wow, that'd be cool. I don't have it though. Uh-oh. Hmm. 8. We go up to book 8. Have you been doing well, Geoff? Just got to ask, what would you say is your favorite card in your collection behind you? I'm just laughing because we had that conversation a few minutes ago. Behind me? Let me look. mean, I love them all. There's a lot over there, but if I'm gonna pick one, I just think it's a beautiful card. It's my 1957 Topps Don Zimmer. I mean, I got Mickey Mantle, Jackie Robinson, Willie Mays, Hank Aaron over there, but this fucking, I just something really beautiful about this 57 Topps Don Zimmer. It's a real simple card. He looks really young. I realize there's a lot of back low on that, but that's probably, I think, the prettiest card I have. It's all vintage back there. Well, the last 20 cards there, 15 cards are newer, but before that, it's all. I think my oldest card's 1919, and then it goes up until 80s. Okay, it's 9 p.m. Oh my God, I forgot. I am so sorry. I didn't pay my guys extra today to stick around later, so I will man. Oh, fuck, they're over both. They're both two. Let me do. Next. Oh boy. I'll be with you in just a second, but what do you need? No. 106. Okay, thank you. And how about you? It would be so awesome if I could get you guys to line up at the same register, but luckily I'm resourceful. And you 28, thank you. And you 50. Okay, thank you. And then what are we doing? You get $22 for it. Okay, sorry about that. You guys have a nice little time here. Okay, we got some good cards, I assume. Let's call it. Still sad my Hornets choked so bad against the Magic. You guys, the Magic were a much better team than they looked. They were a much better team than they looked. They were fucking hiding under the radar all season with injuries and I don't know, culture and vibe problems, but when it came time, they were fucking tough as nails. And your future's bright. You got to know that, right? Like, you guys seriously overperformed this season and are definitely one to watch and are going to have a really good season next year, I think. I wouldn't sweat it if I was a Hornets fan. Just trying to clear some of these out, my inventory. Okay. That's good enough for now. First time in 25 years I felt hope. The coins did say there'd be two. Yeah, we're going to make two. We're going to make two fucking coins. I don't know how we're going to get them to people. because there's only going to be 2 of them. I don't know how we're going to make them. We may have to make them ourselves in office. There was some talk about melting some certain items down to make our own press to do it. They may have to be, from a logistical standpoint, I can't put 2 items up on the store for sale. I just can't. I'm not going to do that to everyone. So maybe we'll do a thing where they're randomly inserted into store orders over a period of time or something, you know? I don't know. I'm not jazzed about trying to solve that problem, but live by the wheel, you die by the coin, you know? It has spoken, and so we have to make lemonade. With plastic and hookers and blackjack, yeah. 2 names in a live stream. Yeah, we could do something like that too. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. We'll figure it out though. We got time. There's no pressing or urgency on the matter of the coins. I'm sure it'll keep till everybody gets back from vacations and time off and stuff. Yeah. Have I expressed how much I love it when dickheads with their lifted diesel shitbox trucks drive past my house? Yeah, they're the best. They're very cool. Very cool, very impressive. Very loud. Voice chat last night, and someone said you should do it like 100% eat cuck chair and 10. No way, dude. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to charge any human being $10,000 for any kind of interaction with us. That's... No, we'll find a way to give it away. If we're going to... I don't feel like we can sell 2, so we have a lot of discussions ahead of us about it, but my personal take would be that we'll just figure out a way to give it away instead of selling it, because I don't feel comfortable selling so few. Oh, no shade on 100% eat. It's just not the vibe of regulation. No judgment on any other production and their vibes. Just not the regulation vibe. Geocache. I wouldn't even want to do that because that locks out anybody who can't get to Austin or wherever the fuck we geocache it, you know? I'd rather it be available to, potentially available to everyone who wants it in some way. I wish I could do it. I just don't have the... Yeah, I don't want to... An auction, I'm not trying to get rich off 2 coins, you know? I wouldn't want to do an auction because then it would just encourage people with disposable income to throw too much money at us for a product that's not worth it at all. I would much rather find a way to make it free or much, much, much more affordable in that regard, you know? Spin a wheel with Patreon members, something like that could work. Yeah, something like that could definitely work. Maybe we'll just throw 2 in randomly with 2 Gerpler orders on the next batch of Gerplers or something. We'll get the ball rolling on that this week. Gerplers won't wait. They take too long to get made. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll hide one at the North Pole and one at the South Pole. That seems like a... Why did... 100% is doing an anniversary raffle for anyone who signed up for a 100% E tier, $100 tier, and they get a chance for the cuck chair, or in your case, the coin. Can I share anything about the next round of GURPS? They'll be different. We're gonna mix things up a little bit. Try something. Try something that we've been wanting to try. Something a little different. Tiny metal cups, yeah. Glass Gerplers. No, they will not be that. Fucking cool. That PSA 1 card. New GURPS are gallon sized, yeah. Gerpler Max, I think is what we were going to call it back in the day. Just pay it forward. Like that Dismemberment Plan song, You Are Invited. You know that song? You are invited. For anyone to do anything, you are invited for all time. For all time. I spend so much of my time just running laps. Okay. Iron arrow on the ground in Skyrim, and it's giving me infinite iron arrows. Nice. You found the infinite iron arrow glitch. The drippler. I kind of want to add another shelf. My new coworkers are slowly being exposed to regulation via my Gerplers and Geoff mugs. Got to get the stickers recorded through my last batch of your stickers, and logo stickers got left behind when the last spot closed, sadly. Uh-oh. Tennis guy is rank today. Okay. Okay. So can't wait to spill massive drinks like the rest of it. Man, I'm glad I'm over my spilling phase. That was kicking my ass there for a while when I kept spilling Gerplers on my nightstand. What you got? What you got? What do you want? Oh, man, would I love to make that trade with you, but I do not have it. Would that I could. Would that I could. Should probably run a new contest here pretty soon as well. Here's what I think we're going to do, though. I think we're going to move this guy right here. And we're going to buy another. Dude, Walter White's stinking tonight. What are we gonna put there? We're gonna put the next round of books. We're gonna put them there. We go to 8. So we can get 9, 10, 11. Fuck it. We're gonna spend some money. Two, 4, 6, 4. Yeah. Whew, boy, did we just spend a lot of fucking money in licensing. That's okay, though. Got to spend money to make money, they say. All right. These guys are going to make this very hard on me. So that's 8. We're going to have 9, 10. This will be 11. They're going to put all these boxes away, and I'm never going to be able to find them. Okay, 11. What's going to go at the bottom? Boxes, no item. That's good. This one goes here. Sweet. What book is this? 12? I think. Yeah. Sweet. Now we just need... Is that 9? 8, 9. This is great. This is great. 10. Perfect. Now we have all the books. The customers can finally get the full story of, I guess, Tetramon? Probably what that is. Assume. What do you want, bud? Nope, nothing? Okay. You're going to leave unhappy, I'm sure. Let's do plus 10% round good. Plus 10% round good. That's the first time we've brought new product in some time. Wow. Hopefully that works out for us. We got about 80 grand to make up. We just spent. Who Let the Rats Out missed why there's boxes across the street. There are boxes across the street just because I keep them there in case I ever need to do any inventory management and I need a box to put stuff in. That clutters up the store if I have it in the store, but nobody seems to give a shit that it's in the street, so that's where I leave them. They're just over here hanging out. Just waiting. Oh, Greeky Floorboards, thank you so much. Appreciate you, buddy. Hell yeah. Don't tell the rest of the chat, but you're my favorite. Definitely don't tell Mark the Frog. He would be crushed. You bought the empty cardboard box storage thing? Oh, yeah, I saw that. Who knows? Maybe I'll get... Is it any good at all? Is it useful in any way? Seems like the trash can does good enough for me. What time are we looking at? 9? All the boys left. Let's go ahead and wrap her. Gotcha. Got you right here. No worries. Remember my place today. And what my job is. Unlike yesterday when I had my head in the clouds. Thank you so much. You have a great evening. Hello. Oh, yeah, we just got these in. Let me know how you like them. I hear they're pretty good. Oh, did you want to do some additional business? Yeah, okay. I've actually been looking for this card in a PSA 7. Perfect. Thank you very much. Put some of these bad boys out on the street. Sweet $2 card there. You know it's going to sell too. It'll sell fast. And throw one more down. The hay. What the hell? We got it, right? Might as well. God, we're down to 1. Okay. All right. Good day. Let's Store's empty. Cards are processing. Lost $62,000 yesterday. When we hit level 85, we'll expand the B room a little bit more, which will allow us, eventually, I want to do the card bundler where we can build our own packs. But I feel like we're pretty tight on space right now. Dickhead, go. Okay. Hey, we got cards. Whoop. See what we got. Oh. Nice. Nice. Okay. Let's make our next submission. Oh boy. We got some cheapies here. I don't think we have any high value Tetramon right now. Well, I guess it depends on what you consider high value. What if we have a ghost? Any ghosts? Yes. Nice. Might as well do one more. Destiny. Okay. We're going to go with the 12-day service on these ones. There's a whole bunch of achievements tied to getting graded cards. Tremendous Marty says, hey, Geoff, I'm a little late to the party. This is the first stream of yours I've caught. Glad to see you still being you. Fun fact is because of you and the rest of our RVB crew that I bought my first DVD player back in the day. That's awesome. Well, hopefully you got good use out of it. Jake is great. I agree. Thank you so much for the subs, Jake. Don't let anybody else know. But you're now officially my favorite. Especially don't tell Wongus Bill. I do stream Mondays, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Thank you, Nightbot. How many of y'all's first DVD player was a PlayStation 2? My first DVD player was a DVD player from the PX at Fort Monmouth, New Jersey. I paid $350 for it. It was very cheap. They were running about $700 at the time. When I was able to get it super, super cheap through the military. It was early on. And the first DVD I bought was Boogie Nights. And the second DVD I bought was Gremlins, which ended up going out of print almost immediately and became a really rare DVD later because Spielberg bet on UHD or Blu or whatever, and so he didn't have any of his stuff on Blu-ray, but I had it, and then I didn't realize it was valuable, and I never held on to it. And God knows what happened to it. Barcode is an actual game changer for sure. HD DVD. Yeah, that's what it was. Spider-Man and Monsters, Inc. Solid. MacDill Air Force Base. The base PX. You guys call them BX there, right? On Air Force bases, base exchange. We called them post exchanges in the Army. Never owned a single thing on Blu-ray. I just bought the complete series of Miami Vice on Blu-ray, and I'm waiting for it to come in. I watched the first 2 episodes on Amazon and thought I should just buy this in physical media form so I can own it forever, and I am anxiously awaiting the Blu-rays to come in because I really want to get back to it. I was thoroughly enjoying the pilot. Yeah, I think I'm dipping back. I switched out of physical media to go all digital back early on. I was an early adopter. Early day one digital adopter. But now I've seen the way the wind's changed, and I am preferring to own my media again physically. where you still can own it. Spend so much money at your pre-owned DVD store. Hell yeah. Shop local. Buy used. Wait, what? Okay. It's empty. Y'all think I buy my Warhammer at retail value? I assumed you did not, Mark. I feel like you're a good bargain hunter. Mark seems like the guy who knows the value of a dollar. $3,000 DVD, Blu-ray. Jesus, that's a lot. Secondhand Warhammer, baby. Hey, the war still hammers, whether it's new or used. Also, that shit's expensive. I had to buy that fucking book. The book alone was expensive because almost out of print, I guess. Although from here on out, they all seem to be really easily findable. It was just the first one that was difficult. 2 was super easy to get and cheap. All right. Tell you what. What are we doing? We'll do one more, huh? We'll do one more, huh? Oops, I closed. We'll do one more, huh? Yeah, one more day. Before we call it. Give ourselves a chance to make some of the money back after this fiasco. Just one more day. They literally just released a new publication version of Horse Rising. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. Been spending all my tattoo money on Warhammer. Hell yeah. There's a Warhammer book that's out of print that's like $600. Which one is it? Have you ever read that book, Mark? Is it good? Is it a good book, Simon? Also, hello, Simon. Welcome to the chat. Chernobyl was fucking great. It was a really good show. Hell's Reach. Mark, you ever read Hell's Reach? Cost you $600 if you want to. I was pleasantly surprised to be streaming right now, Anthony. I was hoping we'd run into each other. I usually don't only stream in the mornings, but I had to cut my stream short this morning, so I wanted to make up for it. And we opened up some cards, or like some IRL cards. Doubled my regulation collection this morning. Now I got to focus on, I don't know what's next. Beetlejuice cards, Iditarod cards, Muppets hockey, I guess. Some Allen and Ginter Star Wars. Oh, Mark is intimately familiar with it. $600 Canadian. Yeah, I'll buy your card. Thank you. Please buy one of these very expensive cards. One of these. Please buy a $70,000 card. The market prices. I mean, market price alone is more than what we're selling it for. Let's raise that. The card's going up in value. Keep our eyes on that one. Can't let it go for nothing. Better start making me money. All of you right now better make me money. It costs a lot of money to get you in this store. Okay. The money come to me. Come to me. What kind of city would you want your card shop to be in? Goof World. I want it to be in Goof World. God, I got a yawn. I needed that for my I want it to be in Goof Town. At the cards and whatnot. Man, I needed a yawn desperately on the Sloppy Joe's Bingo last night. I could not fucking get it to save my life. Have you watched any video media of Warhammer yet? No, I have not. Like that book I read, though. Blindside the crew with Fire Warrior. What's Fire Warrior, Mark? Is that a television show, a movie, animated, cartoon, video game? I have the Ultramarines movie downloaded on my phone right now, ready to drop in any Discord channel. Motherfucker. Oof. Burning through the inventory. Sorry, I'm just laughing at a text my daughter just sent me. It was sweet, but it's funny. All right, we'll get out of your way. Seems like you're doing, your job that I pay you for, so I guess that makes sense. We turn on the lights, and I'll turn on the lights. Turn on a billion blinding, brilliant, white, incendiary nights like a beacon in the night. I'll turn relentlessly until my juice runs dry, and I'll burn. That's our song of the break show. I guess it was a break show. Song of the stream. Turn Out the Lights by Bad Religion. It's off of... It's either off of... I think it's off of Against the Grain. Yeah. 90% sure it's off Against the Grain, which is a great album. You just got a song of the day. Let's make that our song of the day. What are you guys gonna eat for dinner? Turn Out the Lights by Bad Religion. It should be off of the album Against the Grain, but I can't 100% remember. It's been many years, but I am reasonably certain. Are you going? You got Mark? Yeah. I'm reasonably certain it's off that album. Homemade burrito. What am I going to eat tonight? I can't. I had pizza. I need to eat something better than that. Something gentler on my tummy. Let's figure something out. See what Emily fills up to. Sushi cake. We had sushi on Sunday. She had sushi on Sunday. I watched. Got your leftovers tossed. That's rough. That's rough if you're looking forward to them and then they're gone. It's that you'll never get those tastes. You'll never get those bites back, Man, I had a hell of a bike ride today. Such a beautiful day outside. I almost want to do it again. I wonder if I could get away with a second. I wonder if I have the energy to do a second bike ride in a day. I probably do. I'm young. I got energy. A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. No. Let me help you guys out. I seem to be going through it here. What is this? That's what I want. That's exactly what I want. We're back over 100K. That's nice. Wouldn't it be crazy if that's how it worked in the real world? Just sell some cards for a day or two and then have 100 grand in the bank. Go like, oh, cool. We've got our cushion, our $100,000 cushion back. Great. Now work will be easy for the rest of the week. Did y'all ever play Roadkill Bingo? No, never did. Sex Billboard versus Jesus Billboard. Never played that either. You guys have clever games. I played the license plate game and the alphabet game. You gotta be kidding me. Oops. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. What if we stay a little late tonight? What do you say? Surprise, surprise. Need to make either pizza puffs or Mapo tofu for dinner tonight. I still can't decide which. Pizza puffs. I have pizza rolls in my freezer. That could be good for Geoff. That'd be good for Geoff. Should I eat that? Would I be better off eating something healthier? No way to know. Just no way to know. This is going to cost. That's a whole lot of inventory. Homie, I have family who lives in West Palm Beach, Florida. Uh-oh. We counted cows, but if you get a graveyard inside your side, you go to 0. That's funny. Mappa Tofu sounds so good. I don't know if I'm familiar with the brand. Gatlinburg. I used to have a friend that lived in Gatlinburg. Maybe sandwich. I could eat a sandwich. Maybe tonight's sandwich night. Maybe my wife really likes Ike's. I find their sandwiches to be too messy, too saucy. I'm not a big sauce guy, you know. But I could eat an Ike's sandwich. They're pretty solid. I bet she'd be down for that. I'm a Jersey Mike's guy myself, but I think she probably would prefer Ike's. It's a beautiful card. They're making this game in real life, right? There was some discussion about that. I think that would be pretty cool if they did. I would definitely open up real packs on the break show and try to really collect them. I think just for my affinity that I've built from just playing this game. Fracture Man does not keep bread in the house. Beef stroganoff's a slut for PB&J. I am too. I am too. I'm going to have a peanut butter sandwich after this, maybe. Just discussed dinner with my wife. I am having hamburger patties for dinner tonight. Nice. I'm still scared to eat red meat. Still a little scared to eat red meat. It'll be fine, but I think I'm going to stick to chicken tonight. Surprise, surprise. Get in there. Get in there. What's up, bud? I don't have the card, man. I'd love to do it. All right. Well, I guess you got paid for an easy night. You can buy some stuff. Feel free. Buy an expensive card. Buy this card right here. Oh, what's it going to be? I wonder if Eric is streaming tonight. Can't wait to get out of here and move on to the next guy, huh, Mark? I guess I'm not doing it for you anymore. There's a downloadable app, Tetramon, where you can play this game. Not sure if they're making a physical version. He usually does stream on Tuesday nights, I believe, right? Looks like Beeford and Braxterman are fighting. It's getting pretty intense. You'd make a great Hispanic mother. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. Thanks. I'll take that as the compliment. I know it was meant to be. Slinging chanclas. I would fucking whip a chancla at Mark. The Tio we all need. Be your Tio. I got real good aim. 29 years. Mark's built up a callus. Let's fucking throw some more cards in there, huh? Oh, shit, yeah. It's a race. Eat the ice. You guys ever see Rat Race? Eat the ice. It's my Rowan Atkinson. Let's put him in the book. See what we got. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. All right. Not bad. Okay. No. Size 7 star on the back of my neck. If you don't believe Geoff's aim level, look up the video where he nails Gavin between the eyes with a ping pong ball. You're damn right about that. Yeah. I was always a much better pitcher than a hitter, and I can knock some dingers, so I feel like I'd still have it. I don't have it at 70 miles an hour, that's for sure. We learned that lesson. Surprise, surprise. All right, let's throw some of these fuckers. Fuck. This kid's too good. He's too good at his job. Should throw another. I could throw one right here pretty easily. Move this guy forward a bit. pop another one down. Give me lots of, well, I don't know if I really need it though, you know? You know. You guys know what I'm talking about. Hopefully these aren't outside waiting on us. It might be. I definitely have those. Idiots. This guy stinking up in my store? Oh no, are we out of stinks? Oh boy. Where'd you go? Where's the stink box? That's not it. There it is. Whew. Can't let that go any longer. Do we still have a stinker in here? Stinky binky. There we go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Ooh, you too. Let's get you in there as well. What do you say? Maybe a little bit of money. I'll throw a little bit of cash your way for that. Oof. We got those outside. These guys are still going strong. Try to help out. She looked fucking pissed, didn't she? She looked pissed. Who can blame her? Fucking boss up her ass. Doing her job before she can. Making her look bad. My mistake. I am sorry. So just leave shit down there for now. Man, I know we got those blues. Where are those at? Is this the right one? Or is that... Yeah. Not you. Not you. You. I'll be right with you, sir. Just a second. What can I do for you? No. Cannot do that for you. Will not do that for you. I'm like meatloaf. I won't do that. He's dead, huh? Meatloaf? He's been dead for a minute. That's what put Roosties out of business. Uh-oh. What was it? Let me know so I can make sure I don't do it again. Glad I can catch a stream when you are doing well today. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well as well. Hope everybody's well. Mostly I just want Braxter Man to be doing well. Seven Psychopaths. I remember that movie. Vaguely remember that movie. Oh, when DMB Dan canceled their membership. That'll happen. Definitely don't need these. I definitely bought too many of these on accident. Did I put them in the wall or throw them on the ground? I think I threw them on the ground. Yeah. The ground. Okay. And no, come on, dude. Sweet. Able to sneak some of these in here. Nope. I feel bad about that thing earlier. Here's a bonus. Okay. You've been doing a great job too. Everybody gets a bonus today. Today's all the employees get a bonus today. It's your bonus. What can I do for you, Matt Murdoch? No. You get a bonus. And then where's my card guy go? There you go. You get a bonus. Okay. Really appreciate all the employees. The question was, what's y'all's favorite one-hit wonder? Like either an actor or director's only good film. Oh. Harold and Maude would be my favorite one-hit wonder. My favorite movie of all time. And Bud Cort barely did anything after that, and I don't know who directed it, but I don't think they did a lot after it as well. So, there you go. I am feeling better, Raz. Thank you. Had a bit of a tough morning, but I shit my way through it. We need to get a $100,000 card. I wonder when and how that's going to happen. These are the most expensive cards I can buy. So I feel like it's got to come out of this box. But what do I know? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a bigger chase card somewhere else in the series. Your barber passed away and the barbershop went away. Jesus. A double whammy. Were they the only barber there? There was nobody else to could cut hair? It sucks. Don't worry, I got the lights. You better clean up. What you got, bud? Okay. We're fucking killing it. Okay. We still haven't even come close to recouping the costs we incurred just on this fucking shelf right here. That was the most expensive shelf. No. Absolutely ludicrous, that shelf. Okay. Good. Somebody buy this fucking card, please. Maybe I need a more prominent display or something for it. After my barber passed away, I still went to the same shop and used my dad's barber. But now that the barber shop went away, I don't want to pay more than $25 for a haircut anywhere. Yeah, I hear you, man. I remember I'm fortunate that I'm married to a stylist, so I don't have to pay for a haircut. But I remember back in the Army, if I had to pay more than $10 for a haircut, I was incensed. Of course, that was 20 years ago, but that's the way things used to be. I got my haircut yesterday, actually. Sometimes Emily fits me in on a Monday. She wanted to make sure my hair was cut for the stream last night, so I was able to sneak in. I'm very lucky to have that hookup. The hookup of my wife. Perfect. How'd you stink? Where'd that come from? Level 84. All right. Pretty soon we'll be at 85. And once we're 85, we'll be able to knock this bit out, which should be good for us. Maybe you have room to... I don't even know. We'll have to see. My wife is a stylist. Seeing how much some of the wealthier old ladies pay at salons she works at is bonkers. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. It's insane. It came in through the glass at the end of your store. The pathing glitches. It's possible. Mark's most memorable haircut was when I was about 10 years old with my dad down to Miami and Little Havana. We went to this flea market and I got a haircut because my dad wanted me to get a haircut that day, apparently. And the barber was an old Cuban man with a shaking hand who did not speak English. I got the freshest fucking haircut of my life. The man used a straight razor and a comb. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. What's with the stinks? Get him. Get him good. There you go. Yes, 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 yes. Shop of my store. Buy of my wares. Consume my merchandise. Grow my number. More. More, more, more. Yeah, we're going to need to get new shelves, huh? Definitely going to have to add some shelvage. Mark does not seem like the eyebrow threading type. My eyebrows are immaculate. Thank you very much. I wore all my eyebrows away with stress. I do this thing where I don't even realize I'm doing it. I just rub my eyebrows like this. Do it all day long. Anytime my wife sees me, she stops me. I used to do it in Achievement Hunter all day long. I've tried so hard to stop. At least it's not your temples. Yeah. All right. I'll give you $90 for it. Okay, well. Okay. You have a good evening. No hard feelings. Sweet. All right. I feel good about that. I feel good about this. We're about halfway to 85, so we'll hit that tomorrow. We'll hit that tomorrow. Is that Tuesday? I'm playing tomorrow. Today's Tuesday? Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow. You guys trying to trick me, making me think it's a different day. But do we play this tomorrow, or do we play something else? I am feeling the itch. The something else itch. Spin the wheel. Yeah. This fucking wheels. We'll see. Maybe we'll spin the wheel tomorrow. Maybe we'll spin the wheel. I make no promises. Spin the wheel sans TCG. Could do. Oh my. What the fuck card did we get worth $10,000? Would you look at that? $9,000. Y'all know what sans means, right? Yeah. Send it off. I think I'm... oh, I do have a slot available. Thank you. I do. You're right. That's excellent advice. Let's send this off before we call it a day. Everything over 1,000 we'll send. Maybe we got a ghost. We'll just do big. Yeah, we'll do big boy service. Fuck it. It's a big card. That's what we do for the 2 coins. All the Patreon subs on one wheel. Spin it for heads. Spin it for tails. Flip a coin. Spin it again. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's pick up our mess here. Oh, right. Too many of these. Bought too fucking many of these today. That's my mistake. What are you? Huh. Just sitting here? Hiding? Where do you belong? Oh. I guess you're all full. What is this about? I guess you're all full up. Okay, well. In that case, right down there. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Geoff, you should do a stream where you play the gnome game with some of the mods. I could do that. You could do that for sure. Made some money today. That's good. Day 117. We'll go ahead and end it here. Little 84. Only starting day 117, only $1,000 poorer than we started day 116, apparently. All right. Just happened in. This looks very smooth, very soothing. Oh, man. I wish you to come in a few minutes earlier, Jennifer. We're about to wrap things up, unfortunately, but maybe you won't be a stranger. We'll be streaming again tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Time. We typically stream 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Of course, Monday afternoon over at the Regulation Channel, we stream 4 o'clock. And then on Friday on the Regulation Channel, we stream from 4 to 5:01, the best time of the week. I will not be at that stream this week. I will be on vacation. What are you saying over there, Braxton Man? I am Echo Blast says, have a good one, Geoff. I hope you have a good one. Thank you to everybody for hanging out. Thank you to the people that donated or bidded or any of that stuff. You have no idea how much I appreciate your support. And fellowship, friendship, hanging out, shooting the shit, telling stories about our favorite haircuts we ever had, biggest one-hit wonders of our lives. You know. I'll see you guys later. I love you. Bye.